And what's up, everybody? Your boy Rich Sniff here. 2014. Happy New Year, everybody. I hope everybody had a Happy New Year and a wonderful Christmas. I know we did. Welcome to the first ever story time with Richnificent. Before I get into story time, you're checking out some GTA 5 multiplayer. On Christmas Day, me, Will Murder, Captain Gaskin, we hopped on there. It was snowing. We had a blast. Just playing around in the snow. We got our Santa suits on, our elf suits, our reindeer suits. If you didn't get to play that, it was awesome. But anyways, hop right into story time here. Me and the wife and the kids went on vacation this past weekend for me and my wife's 6th year anniversary. It was on December 29th, but we took it the weekend, the Friday before that. So we went down to Chattanooga, Tennessee to take the kids to the aquarium, and I'm never going back to Tennessee ever again. The trip was fun, but just some shit that happened down there was ridiculous, and you know what I'm saying, it was just horrible. So we get down to Tennessee. I'm already pissed off as soon as we get into Tennessee because nobody can drive in Tennessee. It's horrible, dude. Like, there's 3 lanes on the freeway, and here comes an on-ramp, and all fucking 3 lanes of traffic stopped to let 2 cars on. It was horrible. I was pissed off by the time we got there. So, hotel was great. Hotel was nice. It was huge. They had tons of stuff to do. I don't know if any of y'all ever been there. It's the Choo Choo Hotel or Choo Choo Inn or something. It's just a bunch of trains. It was fun. The hotel experience. We decided to take, like I said, the kids to the aquarium. So we go to the aquarium. It was awesome. I think I had more fun than the kids did, actually, just looking at everything. We got to pet stingrays, got to see all types of different fish, big sharks. They had like a 3-story tank when you could walk underneath it and see the sharks swimming and all the different fish. It was crazy. But my wife had her phone and her iPod. She's taking tons of pictures, you know, so we can have memories and whatnot. So how we got there, in Chattanooga, where we were at, they have a free transit bus, and there's like, I don't know, so many buses that run back and forth, and every 7 minutes a different bus pulls up. So of course we take the bus, so we ain't got to drive anywhere because we don't know where the fuck we're at. And like I said, I've already been pissed off by all the drivers. So anyways, we go to the aquarium. The kids are starting to get tired, so we hop back on the transit bus. Now I've got our youngest one, and she's asleep, so I'm holding her, and Hannah's sitting across from me with our oldest one. And there's homeless people everywhere. 20 homeless people to a corner. So we're on the transit bus, and this homeless guy comes in, sits right down next to my wife. I'm talking shoulder to shoulder, all right? He ain't on the bus but maybe 2 or 3 stops, and all of a sudden he pulls a little thing to stop the bus and immediately hops off the bus. Like I said, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I've got the young one just sitting here trying to keep her asleep till we get back to the hotel room. Well, it started raining, and we got off the bus and had to walk back to our hotel room there. We get in the hotel room, and my wife's like, "Where's my iPod?" So I'm like, "Fuck, you left it on the bus. Great." So I walk all the way back down in the rain. I talk to the people on the bus, and they're like, "No, we didn't find an iPod or nothing." So I'm like, "Well, if you find it, blah, 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 let me know. I'll come back and check later." I get back to the hotel room. My wife's pretty much in tears, just, my phone's gone too. And I'm like, "Well, what the fuck?" So I was like, "Well, call your phone." Duh. She calls her phone, and the homeless man sitting beside her answers the phone. He tells her, "Oh yeah, I found it on the bus after y'all got off." How can you find it on the bus if you got off before us? You know what I'm saying? So I'm pissed off. All I said to my wife, I put my jacket on, so I'm going to kick his ass. He said he was at the public library out front. Bring cash reward. Bring cash reward my ass. So like I said, I'm fucking pissed off, man. Highly pissed off. Walk all the way back down in the rain to get on the transit bus, and I'm just, my nerves, man, I'm hyped. I'm like hulking up, you know what I mean? Talk to the lady on the bus, you know what I'm saying, because like I said, I'm pissed off. So I'm telling her what's going on, and she's like, "Oh yeah, he was just on my bus telling me about it. He just found this iPhone, and he's going to get this much money for it, and this and that." And I'm like, so he hopped off our bus and immediately hopped on another one to, I guess, try and get away. So it's starting to make sense now. So I'm like, "Well, I need to go to the library and get my shit back." And she's like, "Well, did you call the cops?" I'm like, "Well, no, he has my fucking phone. I'm just going down to get my stuff back." And she's like, "Well, you may want to calm down, maybe go inside and get the security guard." And the whole time I'm thinking, yeah, bitch, whatever. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to fuck this dude up and get my shit back. Well, it was a pretty, I don't know, about a 10-minute drive from the hotel to the library. So she was just talking me down the whole time. You know, I kind of calmed down a little bit, and I wasn't just going to hop out because she said if you go over there and just start a confrontation, there's bums everywhere. She was like, you don't want to start that because they all hang out with each other or whatever, and they all know each other. So I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So we pull up to the library. He's standing right out front, talking on my wife's phone. So the adrenaline starts to come back, but I'm like, all right, I'm in an unfamiliar place. I just need to go in, get the security guard, tell him I need my shit back. So I walk right past the dude walking into the library, and he doesn't even realize who the fuck I am. He's just on the phone, blah, blah, blah. So I go inside. The lady's scanning the books at the library. Beep, beep. And I tell her, I was like, do you have a security guard? Dude outside stole my wife's stuff. I need to get it back without any type of physical confrontation. She's like, yeah, let me get the security guard. So they call a security guard. This, like, 95-year-old security guard looks like me. Just scrawny, but he's got this robust gut on him. Just comes hobbling over. I tell him what's going on. He's just like, well, you want me to go get your stuff back? I'm like, yeah, that would be ideal. Go get my shit, you know what I mean? So he stumbles his ass out the front door, and when he opens the door, the homeless dude looks right at him. And he's like, grabs his fucking garbage bags and starts to walk off around the corner. While he's walking off around the corner, this homeless lady comes walking up, and he hands the phone to her, and they hit the corner. So I'm like, well, fuck that. I take off running. Before I get to the corner, dude leans back, peeks around the corner, makes sure I'm still coming, I guess, or whatever. So I hit the corner, and the lady's on the phone. So I snatch my wife's phone, and I slam it shut, and I start talking to her. I'm like, give me my wife's shit right now. And I'm like, over and over, give me my wife's shit. And he's like, hold on, man, that's my phone. I'm like, no, yeah, this is your phone. Good. Give me my shit back. Dude wound up having the exact same phone as my wife, just a different picture on the screen. So I'm like, good, I got your shit, and it's going through my mind like, smash this motherfucker's phone right now. Just smash it. But like I said, I just kept yelling at dude. I'm screaming right now. Just give me my wife's shit right now. So dude gets so angry. He's like, hold on, homeboy, you ain't gonna treat me like this. And goes to put his bags down. Now I had like one of those Jackie Chan, Jet Li moments or whatever the fuck it is. Like everything's slowed down and I'm looking and there's like 20, 25 bums just surrounding us looking at the confrontation I'm causing right now. And I'm just like, fuck, I need a plan of action and I need to do something right now. So like dude's putting his shit down. Like I said, it's slow-mo. He starts to lean back up and I just lay into his ass. And I'm in my mind, I'm like, yeah. Next thing I know, the crackhead bitch that I took my phone from lays me out, just hits me right in the jaw, dude. I'm fucking steaming. I like look up at her and she's just got this fear on her face like, this guy's about to kill me. And I wanted to lay this bitch out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you punched me in the face, bitch. I didn't hit the lady. I should have. I really should have. But, like, dude kind of leans up and he's like, oh man, reaches in his pocket and gives me my wife's shit. And I'm still just like cussing mad, dude. I'm like, fuck you, fuck all you bums. I'm looking back, the bus is still there. I'm like, good, because I need to hop back on this bitch and get out of here. Like, and as he's picking his garbage bags up and walking off, he's still like, what? I don't get no reward for finding that shit? I'm like, bro, you didn't find it. You pickpocketed my wife, and now you're trying to scam a motherfucker. It was the worst experience. Like I said, I was so hyped, though, because I didn't know if I hit this dude, all these bums are going to come, like, hopping on me or something, or he's gonna make some type of bum call like woo, and all of them surround me. But like when I hit dude and she hit me, it was like a stop, and I'm still looking at all the bums and they just kind of got this weird look on their face and they just go on about their own business, you know, like I guess they didn't want a confrontation or nothing. But the security guard the whole time is doing nothing, just standing there. Like I don't know if he's having a stroke at the time or if he's just like, oh well, I don't know if he thinks I'm a bum because like I got my big coat on, I'm out of town telling them they stole my shit, so they're probably thinking, well, look at this homeless man talking about he's got a phone and shit or whatever. But either way, horrible experience for Tennessee. Like I said, we'll probably never go back. Wound up getting my wife's stuff back though, you know, and I get back to the hotel room and she's just, oh my goodness, you got it back. And I'm just like, yeah, I got it back. I didn't go get a fucking drink. It was crazy, man. But overall, we had a great time. You know, the kids had a blast. They wore themselves out the whole time. Like I said, hotel experience was fun. Every other experience sucked. Even driving back was horrible. We got back into Arkansas and there was traffic. I was grumpy the whole time. But other than that, I had a blast, man. And like I said, what a fucking anniversary. I'll never forget that one. Got in a fight with a homeless person, got punched by a crack whore. Fun times, man. But well, that's probably it for me. I hope you enjoyed story time. Hope you enjoyed the first video of 2014, because there's plenty more to come, man. Be sure to sub, like, comment, favorite, and share this motherfucker with everybody. It's your boy Richnificent saying, suck my Vita, always keep it sticky.